We are going after Edgar. So he's back. I can confidently say that Big Brow is back.
Good gravy. Did you see the beams on that buck? That's Frazier. Gosh, he's gorgeous. You got him.
Gee, that's a big buck, dude. I'm so proud of you. You got
No way did I think that would ever happen in my lifetime. Oh my goodness gracious. Are you guys ready for this? I cannot believe this.
Less than 2 weeks into the month, deer season feels like it's been open far longer. Considering the fact that only one cold front, albeit one we're thankful for, has accompanied this stretch, what has unfolded has been nothing short of shocking. Despite the conditions, the off-season's hard work has translated into opportunities for many.
Oh, I think I just shot a deer.
What deer?
Tony.
Look at the gray face on him. This is the one we've been calling Tiny all this time. Ooh.
Gee, that's a big buck, dude.
I don't know. Holy smokes. No one's ever gonna believe it.
But every peak eventually gives way to a valley, and with little change in the forecast over the next few days, some turn their attention to life outside of hunting, while others continue making their way to the woods. After all, the very best day to fill a tag is one that you can go. Kicking off October 13th, Owen Reigler and myself put two very different mid-October strategies to the test.
Man, I feel a little nervous today for some reason, Devin. I feel like I may have to make the shot of my life tonight. Well, it's 3:30, October 13th. We are in the tree stand we wanted to be in last time we hunted last Thursday. This is Monday. We're after that Frazier buck, and he stepped out right here last time we were here. Worked this rubbing post, worked up this edge, and those beans and greens right there. So, my gosh, if he would do that again today, we would be in the action. The one caveat we've got is this wind. We've got a good wind speed for this spot right now. But right around dark, it's going to calm down to about 6 or 7 miles an hour, which in my mind's borderline. It might be enough. I'd rather it was 8 or 10, but it's close enough to where I thought this was our one chance to, while he's on a pattern, try and get in here and get him. Then after this, it goes to east wind and south and all kinds of different stuff. But tell you what, if he works that rubbing post, it is going to be some sweet footage. 22 yards, so hopefully I can make that shot. I've made them before. I can make it again. That's got to be your mindset right now. Like, I totally expect this deer to step out. I'm going to be calm and make a good shot. I hope I don't eat my words, but that's the way you got to think about this in my mind. You got to expect it to happen, then when it does, you're not freaking out. Although we'll see when he steps out, my heart will be pounding through my chest, I'm sure. Well, we got about 3.5 hours that's set in here. I don't expect much for first couple hours, but I'd rather be in here early than late. Set in, see how it goes.
Rolling the dice with the wind speeds, Owen settles in to see how his gamble plays out. At the same time, 50 miles to the north, I've already folded my hand on the big 9 at the gridiron. Opting for a different approach, Paul and I are nearing the end of a long walk back to a familiar oak flat on the Iowa public land.
All right, well, as you can tell, we're in the hardwoods here. And Paul and I were just talking about it's like walking on marbles with all these acorns. We are gonna keep pushing forward. It's risky, but with how hot it is, I want to get us absolutely close to where I'm assuming these deer are bedding. for the chances of a daylight activity encounter. Big rub right there. It just gets so thick and nasty on that knob. Okay, well, we're set up here October 13th, and we are deep in the Oak Flat. As you saw on the walk in, there are acorns littered everywhere. We're set up exactly where Dave and I were November 22nd of 2024. We got northeast wind that is gonna cut this way, and I'm expecting our deer to be bedded on the backside of this knob in front of us. When we were in here last November, what ended up taking us this far was, if you pan to our east, the woods are much more open. Got those big towering oaks that are dropping all those acorns. And then if you pan to the west, the understory just completely thickens up. You know, mainly we're just hoping these deer are gonna be working out to those acorns. So before we wrap up here, just wanna wish a huge congratulations again to Justin Rediker and Nolan. Their buck yesterday in Kansas was it was just one of the coolest phone calls we've ever gotten. It's pretty cool, the technology we have. Get to celebrate like you're there in Kansas with them. And episode of Owen's Genesis Buck just went live on our semi-live series of Midwest Whitetail. And we're full steam ahead. There's a deer coming out right here. That's nuts. Start getting some deer around you, probably better get stood up in case you gotta get turned. That's nuts, man. Is that not the craziest thing you've ever seen? That is nuts. How does that even happen this time of year? This wind's doing all kinds of crazy stuff here. It's getting a little bit annoying. Tempted to get down and get out of here, but you know, about 70% of the time our wind's good, and then it'll kind of swirl, go different directions. We're almost to prime time, so I guess we'll sit in here, see how it goes. Well, I can't take it anymore. About everything that's got over here on this west side of us has caught us. So I just got to get the heck out of here as soon as I can, hopefully before that buck pops out. So we'll see you guys on the next one. I'm a pretty happy camper, by the way.
Well, it is now 9:30, and as you saw, Lonely Acres, as our good friend Philip Culpepper would say. Saw 0 deer, a lot of squirrels, but ultimately the biggest takeaway right now is why we chose to do that is just because even though we had the north wind switch, temperature's still pretty high, and it just wasn't enough of a change that we felt like it was worth going to take another shot yet again on the gridiron. And wouldn't you know it, the big 9 did get closer. He was on that scrape again pretty aggressively. 7:45, right before that, the crab claw buck walked through at 7:35, and so that's telling me that a couple of things. Number one, the buck is the dominant deer in the area. He is definitely starting to core up a little bit there, and I think based on if the photos from last year are the same buck, we're gonna have a decent shot of him spending more and more daylight time on the property. And two, it's on north winds that he is bedded closer, for sure. As I mentioned tonight, 7:40. You talk about the time we sat the redneck on our first hunt of the year. He was like 8:15. So, I mean, he's still 40 minutes after legal shooting time there, but got a massive weather front on Saturday, Sunday. That's a good front. It's the middle of the month, but, you know, if he's in there, and I think that that'll be as good of a trigger event for him to be in there as any.
Entering the fold is a stretch defined by balancing risk against reward, what many refer to as the October lull. Maybe it's because long-awaited vacation days are still ahead, and for most, work takes precedence over a low-odds hunt. Maybe it's because the weather refuses to cooperate, and much of the movement seems confined to the cover of darkness. The reality is, bucks are still on the move, but in daylight, those movements are often short and tight to bedding areas. And unless the right recipe comes together, weather, food, water, and clean access, daylight opportunities can be tough to cook up. Towing the line until the approaching front arrives, the team remains patient. But in the blink of an eye, the weather turns, conditions change, and the deck is reshuffled.
You ready, Big Daddy?
Oh, you know it, buddy.
Let's get some.
Well, it is Sunday, October 19th, and the front blew in last night. It's actually still pretty windy. We got 25-mile-per-hour west winds. It's much cooler. Right now it's like 63 degrees, feels like 60, and the pressure's steadily on the rise, so very nice day. We are back on Mount Olympus in the L plot. I feel like this is our best chance at running into Apollo in the afternoon. Last picture of him on this farm was October 10th. So tonight we're trying to be the camera, you know, looking at what he did last year. Last year we had him on the 6th and the 8th, the 11th, you know, and then one picture of him on the 20th. And then it wasn't again till Thanksgiving time. So he seemed to move out of here. You know, that we got a lot of food. I burned everything this year, so bedding's good and thick, and I'm hoping that he's more likely to stay here throughout the rut. I also think 2023, this farm got hit really bad with EHD. The deer numbers were way down. We've had 1 year of recuperation, so there should be a few more does, you know, for him to chase around. So hopefully he'll stick around and we get a chance to chase him. Anyway, this spot is really, really cool because of how much country we can see. So I'm hoping to at least lay eyes on him and learn a little bit more about how he's using this spot. But we've got just under 3 hours to go. Got in nice and early today. I'm gonna sit back and enjoy the evening. Hopefully you guys are out. Hopefully you're having some luck.
With the great visibility, Mike settles in, hoping that the gamble to burn the cold front hunting the ghost pays off. At the same time, much of the team is also heading out hoping to capitalize on the early season gift.
The long wait is over. We're on the homestead plot. I've definitely dreamt about this hunt quite a bit. I'm just hopeful we can get some deer in the plot. A lot of work's gone into all of this coming together.
Pretty windy out there. It's supposed to die down, I think. Like I said earlier, being on the east side of this block of timber is going to help us block some of that wind. And
I was hoping some of the trees out in front of us with the timber would probably soften that wind a little bit, and I think we probably are. Except it's gusty right now. There's been a few times where if you're not minding your P's and Q's, you get a little movement of this locust tree.
Man, with that 4 inches of rain, you can already tell the difference in the clover. The color in it, it's just started to come back. Last night, he was on this north side of the fall plot here to my right at 9 o'clock and headed out to the big ag field. And then what I think was him coming back, and like I said, I got the picture of him with just the G2 sticking out, was him coming back through here and back into the timber. So
Hopefully we see some good movement. Sounds like a lot of the staff is out tonight. And it feels like a night where someone's gonna see a mature buck. Fingers crossed. Maybe it'll be Blake and I. Maybe it'll be Blake and I. Knock on wood. We need some luck.
with all the select cut that we did and get some of the invasives out, I'm really hoping that that'll keep him here all year round. I mean, he's got everything that he can want. There's a creek running through, plenty of food, and he really has plenty of doe. So I'm hoping that Eddie will stay around and we'll run into him eventually. Little spiker walking in the corner. It's a good sign. We got some deer moving a little bit earlier than the other night. We've got Apollo. They're both on the hill in the CRP right there. That's where he was bedding in the summer, like in that CRP block. With all the food, they're in the CRP. Well, it's pretty awesome to lay eyes on Apollo
What a buck. He looks like an absolute stud. And it's an interesting spot. And I don't have a camera really right there. So I think tonight when we get out of here, I'm going to pull one of these Trax cameras off the edge of this beans and move it on that mowed lane. Just see how often he's using it. It's just kind of a weird spot. You know, we got food literally 360 degrees around where he is. And he doesn't seem to care too much about that. He's just kind of feeding out in the natives right there. Interesting, these mature bucks sometimes know that it's not time yet, and he can be pretty casual here for another couple of weeks. But anyway, I'm really pumped to lay eyes on him. It certainly gets me feeling good, making me feel like I have a little chance at him, just because, you know, as I talked about earlier, last year I think he moved off the farm for the rut. I'm hoping he sticks around a little more so that we can hopefully get an arrow in him. But good activity that last 20-30 minutes, and really we had deer activity the last 2 hours of the evening. So as expected, this front had them up on their feet, and all in all, pretty awesome sit out here. So I've got to work tomorrow. I might be able to make it out after work. I think a couple days after that, even though the weather looks good, I'm not sure I'll be able to, just based on some other conflicts. But starting next Friday, I've got vacation days rolling in. We're gonna have some 4 and 5 day stints. And that's one of my favorite times of year, end of October, you know, that pre-rut time period. So it's coming. I'm getting excited for it. If you guys are out, good luck to you. Hopefully you guys catch up with your target pops.
With vacation on the horizon, Mike and Rye hold on to hope that history won't repeat itself when the pre-rut arrives, and that this time, Apollo will tighten up and stay closer to the property. But with a long stretch of work ahead for Mike, the following day, October 20th, brings a hunt that Rye has been waiting for all season long.
I'm ready to kill a buck.
And start walking.
Let's go. Good afternoon. It is Monday, October 20th, and Ryan and I are out here on the main farm. Right now, there are 2 doe feeding out in the plot. This is my first hunt with Rye this year, so I'm really excited about that. I'm hoping I'm able to make it happen tonight, as this will be my first buck in Iowa with my bow. I shot my buck about 6 years ago in Maryland, so I hope I can get done this evening.
Almost to the day.
There's a couple mature targets here. There's one just popped out right there on the edge. See it down here?
Oh yeah, I see it.
And so that's 6 does in the plot, and we've been in the blind for about 25
That's a
minutes.
good sign.
Like I said, there's a lot of mature targets out here, and we will not be picky about which one, if we get a shot at, we're probably gonna take it. So as far as targets for me, I did not bring my bow because this hunt's not about me. I'm the cameraman. So I hunted this morning, as you guys saw, got it out of my system for a little bit, and then Abbey and I are out since she's off work. So it's great to spend the day out with her.
Let's make it happen.
You gotta make it happen. I'm just here.
They must bed down there. Yeah. We're on deer number 8.
There he goes. Gosh dang it, I was sleeping.
Look at him chasing.
It's a decent buck.
Is he?
Can't tell who it is.
That's our shooter right there, just popping out of the woods. He's just coming out of the woods directly over top of him. That's the buck we want to shoot.
Oh, I see him.
That's the one we want to shoot.
Okay. Should I stand or should I stay?
No, just be patient. We're just gonna hang out and relax a little bit. See what he does.
That one buck's looking.
It's alright, he's just picking his head up. Just need the toes to work up here. See the toes. See the toes. See the toes. Come on. It's okay. It's okay. Go hit the screen post, buddy. Okay.
He's looking at the does.
Can't see up over the hill.
They're in the woods now.
Yeah, it's okay. It's all right.
Well, we got out of the blind and we were gonna do a closer at the truck, but it started raining. And then we got home and ate dinner, and then I was unloading footage, and here we are. It's 9 o'clock. So Abby, tell us about your hunt.
It was a fun hunt. We saw about 20 deer, 3 bucks, 1 shooter, but he was like 45 yards away. So he
I'd
didn't
say
come in around
2 shooters.
range.
I mean, that eight's at least a 4-year-old.
And then he walked off the plot into the cut beans, so he didn't come back out. But getting closer to shooting my Iowa buck.
Yeah, so the bigger buck that came up was actually the primary target we were going for in that spot. He's been super active in there. Brick of a deer, as you guys can see. Now I got a video to make, so hopefully you guys enjoy this one, and we will be back after it tomorrow. I think Joe and I are going to make our first sit on the Sherman farm on the cut cornfield, so I'm excited for that. So
Not sure when I'll be out next, but we'll make it happen.
I gotta edit. So anyways, I hope you guys have a good night. We had a good hunt.
Sure did.
Love you.
Love you too.
We're gonna go on an adventure on the Sherman farm tonight and hunt a spot, a ditch pinch on that southwest side where there's 2 big crossings come across. When Joey and I walked that, there was a ton of sign in there, and my cameras can't quite link that far. I need to put a repeater over here so I can get that intel. So I don't know what's there. We're gonna do a lot of learning tonight. This is a really just like not where I wanted to be tonight, but I still think we can have a good hunt there. Do I want to hunt the ditch crossing and probably give up visibility to the corn, or hunt the corn is the question. We're gonna drive up here and figure some things out. So keep you posted. Wish me luck.
Good luck.
Thanks, Joe. That confluence right there, there's 2 big crossings right here. I think we could hunt the inside corner of the field, but I think we're going to be hunting a little bit better of a pinch, and we can see pretty good into the field, which is what I was worried about. Well, we're in the tree. We're pretty open, but we've got good back cover, as you can see. I stayed a little bit lower than I typically would. Probably only like 3 feet to the platform. So basically this is the big ditch funnel. We've got this big inlet or outlet that goes to the river. And all these deer like to cross right here. There is one sneaky crossing right down here on the downwind side of us if we were on a north wind, but you can see the old bridge right there. Everything just kind of funnels to here. So I'm hoping deer are working up the river edge and then just want to go out to the inside corner of this field. Sweet spot, first sit on the Sherman farm. I'm excited. Tally ho, and away we go.
Rye and Joey finalize their new setup, 2 other hunters are putting similar plans into motion. Gavin Koterba, who spent much of the season scouting and running cameras with new intern Aiden Dunneman, has been patiently waiting for the right conditions to make a move deep into a tricky piece of Iowa public land. At the same time, Zach Rozmus is making a hanging hunt of his own, electing to switch things up and turn his attention toward his permission property known as the Goat Hills.
Here we go, guys. It is October 21st. Blake and I are set up. New farm today. Change of scenery. Did a hanging hunt over here on the Goat Hills. And it is a windy, brisk day here in southern Iowa. I wasn't sure how much deer was going to come out in the open tonight with as windy as it is. So I wanted to try to cut them off and get a little closer to bedding, and actually spent a decent amount of time talking with Jared and Kane about where we're going to be, and elected to come here just to switch things up.
All right, well, we are all set up, and as we were getting set up, not even finished, had a spike come out, seen a doe over there briefly, another 8-point back in there. It looks like he's sparring with another buck, probably that spike. This is wild. They are on their feet, that is for dang sure.
We've had a lot of really slow hunts down at the homestead, so I think it was good for us to switch things up. And there's a couple targets over here that we've talked about. And one of them being Two-Face and that buck I call Lurch. They've been somewhat regular, and both are, very mature deer, 6-plus-year-old deer. We'll see if we can get one to walk by tonight.
You can see we're a little unconventional today. Got Aiden behind me. And this is the spot that we scouted the other day. Awesome transition line with a big scrape. There's a huge trail coming through here. And we did put a camera up on that scrape. And since then, it's been just blowing up with activity. There's lots of daylight activity on there. And there was a buck that I was waiting to see back this year that I had gotten some pictures of in the past in 23 and in 24 last year. And he finally showed back up last night on this scrape, about 5:30, going back to bed, it seemed like.
We're pretty close to bedding right here. I mean, if there are bucks on this farm that are bedded here, we're probably within 150 yards of them right now. So slipped in a little closer. The wind was nice cover today. A little chilly, got the coat on. Looking forward to see what the goat has in store for us tonight.
I've been wanting to sit this spot so bad, just because of how active it's been. And that just kind of gave us the excuse to, actually come and do it. So things are really heating up on scrapes right now. And I feel like regardless of pictures or anything, this is a great spot to be. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully a big one comes through here. I could have definitely shot him right there. He's a little bit quartering too. I would have liked him to bit further past. But something that helps me a ton is just like, especially on non-target deer, trying to envision, you know, where the leg position's at, which way he's quartering, picking a spot on his body, all that good stuff. Visualizing that helps a ton. There's one right there. Let's get that down. What a hunt this is turning out to be. This is nuts. That is a deer that I know from. He was the very first buck I got a picture of in this summer. It was like July, right after Aiden and I put out the first few cameras. And man, he's got a beautiful frame on him. As Aiden said perfectly, they just keep getting a little bit bigger, so we just need the big one to do it. And I think we still have a good shot.
Like a 3-year-old?
What a night. Oh, it's this close. Old Broken 4. I remember talking about him and saying I was gonna give him a pass. That was one of the hardest things I've ever done right there. And then as soon as he boogered off a little bit, and then I look back at the scrape and I see the one we were in here after. He looks sweet, but Broken 4 running off made him duck back in the cover there, follow him. And I'm guessing that's the end of our night, but as you can tell, I'm a little shook up. I was locked in though, man. I was feeling good. Dang it. So close. That's 4 bucks hitting the same scrape within 2 hours. That's crazy. That's a fresh scrape. Power of fresh, hot scrape right there. Holy cow, that was nuts.
Well, I suppose it's about time for an update, guys. It's 5:40 right now. It isn't really crazy windy in here. We're tucked out of here just enough where we got sustained breeze, like it's consistent. And I like this setup. Essentially, we have a west-northwest wind, and it's coming from my left and cutting right across my face, essentially going down to this ditch. As we're sitting here looking down this ridge, I mean, there's just an unbelievable amount of scrapes. There's a scrape right out on the edge. It's only about 15 yards from where we're at. That is just a crater in the ground. It's unbelievable that they've been pawing at it that hard. This is clearly, a communal area where they're traveling through and lots of bucks are hitting it, which is definitely evident on that cutty back we have, which is not too far from where we're at right now. We tried to bust out all the stops. Blake actually put some face paint on tonight to try to switch it up and get some new energy going. So far, it seems to really be making a difference. I wish we were a little farther off the path. I wish we were probably another 10 yards off to give us a little barrier and just a little bit of gap. Because if they come down this path, they're going to be right on top of us, no doubt. Hopefully those scrapes will play into that a little bit, where if we can distract them and have their attention on the scrapes rather than on us, that'll really help us tonight. Feels right. If we get the wind to die down just a little bit, get them transitioning out to the standing grain, it's a good spot.
He's gonna go down right there, dude. He's right behind this tree, right over here. Go down, big boy. Oh, he's flicking his tail. He's gonna go down right there, dude. He's hurting, dude. He's hurting big time. I'm pretty sure I hit his offside shoulder on his leg. Oh, man. Gosh, we've had some freaking tough hunts, dude. We still have 8 minutes left. And it's dark. But I think when I shot, like it hit his offside shoulder. Like, it smoked him. Dude, we just shot Two-Face.
I was like no.
And dude, I kid you not, what, 6 minutes before we shot him, that double mint buck walked right through and I passed him. And I thought I made the biggest mistake of my life.
Let's go though.
Yeah, he's big, dude. I got some phone calls to make. I'll touch base with you, all right?
Yeah, send me some pictures.
Will do.
Your ass, buddy.
Thanks, buddy.
Well, guys, we are officially on the ground. Took a little while for me to get my legs underneath me a little bit. We made all the phone calls we needed to, and we're just getting back to the bikes right now. We're gonna go back to the truck. Rye, Joey, Josh, they're all on their way here. Reviewed the footage. Blake crushed it. We've had such a hard season, and to this point, I know it's still early on. We still got a lot of hunting left, but we've had to earn this one. We really have. We put the time in, and we haven't seen a lot of deer, so this one meant a lot tonight. But we're essentially going to go back to the truck right now, wait for those guys to show up. And being familiar with Two-Face, we're going to need all the help we can get to get him out of here. He went down into the ditch and he probably died down in the bottom. Shot looked pretty good, looked like I hit the offside shoulder. I didn't look at anything over there. I didn't look at the arrow, I didn't look at the blood. We're just kind of backing out and getting out of here. So we're going to make it back to the truck, wait for those guys to show up, and take advantage of some manpower. So fortunately we got Joey and Rye coming, so this is gonna be a fun one, no doubt. Give me a hug. Give me a hug.
Just like T-Bone.
Oh, he's a good one, dude. He's a good one, man. Joe? Like originally when I didn't get as much penetration when he was like, he ran around, but then I saw it like pop out and he's like coughing up blood like right out in front of us. Cause in the moment when I was like drawing back, and you always like talk about how you don't shoot like a walking deer, and like I grunted at him, and like when I was looking through my peep, I didn't like really notice that he stopped, but when you review the footage, he does like stop for like just a brief second, and that's right when I punched.
He ain't getting no time at all.
Yeah. Well, guys, it's been about 2 hours now since the shot, and it looks really good. It looks like I hit that offside shoulder. It looks like I potentially got right in the heart too. He was coughing up blood and flicking his tail, and that's usually a pretty good indicator that he's gonna go down there shortly. I'm anxious to get up there, to say the least, and start this blood trail, and I think it's gonna be a short one. I think he's gonna be dead down in the bottom of the ditch, but that's when the work's really gonna start, and I think that this is gonna be one of those deer when you walk up to him, it's just going to be a true trophy because of the age and the body size of this deer, because he truly is a monster. He really is. So looking forward to getting going on this. Gavin and Aiden are right behind these guys, so I'm sure that they're going to join in at some point too. Looking forward to get up to this guy.
You can turn around and start walking now.
Did you see that right there?
I filmed it.
That's blood.
No, you got me.
Got the blood finder here.
That's wild. I've never seen that.
Yeah, it's looks like a crater. So that's the poison ivy that I'm gonna have on my face tomorrow. If you can see that. So he busted it off. There's blood right there too, which I thought he did, because this hit the offside shoulder is what it looked like, and it looked like it was stuck in him. Not really a ton of penetration, but that's all you need, man.
Yeah, I mean, that's through and into the cavity.
Yeah, I mean, you can see where the blood's at on the arrow. Blood there. He came down here and he stopped somewhere for a spot. There's a lot of blood here. Definitely bright red too. Big thing of blood here. What did I say? He's gonna be right in the bottom.
Let's go put hands.
He's gonna be on the bottom. Dude. I mean, he's just pouring blood.
Holy crap. Dude. Dude.
He's huge. That might be the biggest deer I've ever killed. He's already stiff. I am so glad you guys are here to help me. Crazy character. I mean, I'm gonna have to go back through like trail camera photos on this guy too, but I mean, he looked like he was 6 the first year I had access out here. He looked like he was 6 years old that year. And I've just never seen a deer change his rack so much in 3 years. It's just unbelievable. Last year he started throwing off like the split G2s like this, and he always gets broke up. He's a fighter for sure. I mean, because I saw that he broke off this point back here already. You can see it's already rubbed down. Just completely gnarly, and that's why we called him Two-Face. He changed so much. I appreciate you guys being here. Wow.
He is a giant.
He is a giant. Dude, look around even his eyes. I mean, you can just see how much he's been fighting and rubbing on stuff. Get over here, man. Take a look at him. You freaking did it, dude. Extra rewarding too that we had to fight pretty hard this early part of the season. We've talked about that a lot, that it's just, you know, through the journey like that, when you're hunting hard and having like really slow hunt after really slow hunt, and granted it's early October, but I've never had that happen before, where it's just like, we were even just struggling to see a deer. You know, it was just like, holy crap, we saw a deer, you know, type of deal. We're gonna be spending a bunch of time down at the homestead this year, boys. Wait until you see this guy, Gavin.
Oh yeah? Oh, I can't see because of Rye.
I'm stuck in the ditch here trying to capture the moment.
Dude, what?
Yeah, yeah. I'm so glad you guys showed up right now too. Like, this is just in time to drag him up this hill.
I said when we were coming down here, I was like, I knew it was steep, but dude, that thing is huge. Yeah, now the crosses, brother. What's up, dude? Congrats.
Yeah. I got so excited, I like thought I had boots in the truck, and well, here we are.
Holy crap.
If only people could see the topo line.
We keep saying that, dude. Like, it's like, I feel like I've had a lot of people ask me, why do you call it the Goat Hills? Well, when you're down here, you know why it's called the Goat Hills. Like,
Are you even pulling?
this is the hardest part right here.
My Birkenstock's falling off.
Ooh.
Is that not the craziest thing you've ever seen? That is nuts. How does that even happen this time of year?
Pretty awesome to lay eyes on Apollo. I'm hoping he sticks around a little more so that we can hopefully get an arrow in him. But starting next Friday, I've got vacation days rolling in. We're gonna have some 4 and 5 day stints. And that's one of my favorite times of year, end of October, you know, that pre-rut time period. So It's coming. I'm getting excited for it.
It was a fun hunt. We saw about 20 deer, 3 bucks. Getting closer to shooting my Iowa buck.
I hope you guys have a good night. We had a good hunt.
Sure did.
Love you.
Love you too.
Dang it. So close. That's 4 bucks hitting the same scrape within 2 hours. That's a fresh scrape, fresh hot scrape right there. Holy cow, that was nuts.
Extra rewarding too that we had to hunt hard and having like really slow hunt after really slow hunt. Granted, it's early October. We're gonna be spending a bunch of time down at the homestead this year, boys. I appreciate you guys being here.
Wow.
He is a giant.
He is a giant.
Barely 3 weeks into October, this deer season already feels like a journey far longer than the date on the wall would suggest. And if the last 8 days have shown us anything, it's just how quickly the woods can come alive when Mother Nature decides to flip the switch. There's no predicting exactly when she'll deliver, but preparing for those cold fronts well ahead of their arrival is something every deer hunter can control. After all, these windows are brief, offering only a glimpse of what's building just beyond the horizon when the main event finally begins. Bow hunting, though, is a game of inches, and sometimes the right move is the one that feels questionable in the moment. The mobile approach Zach, Gavin, and Rye leaned on proved that calculated risk can pay big dividends, especially when what the woods are telling you matters more than what the calendar says should be happening. And now, with October beginning to loosen its grip, deer that have stayed in the shadows seem to grow bolder by the day, opening doors that only a week ago were still firmly shut. And the best part is, October still has a few more days to offer. Rather than rush what's ahead, our focus remains on the moment in front of us. The woods will tell us when it's time to turn the page. Until then, like the bucks we hunt, we're not yet. Chasing November.